Here we have Muffin. She's presently outside in our release cage. She's about 4 months old, and that's when we put our squirrels outside to help them wild up. At this time, they go outside. They're going to spend 30 days outside in a release cage. Right here's the release cage that I put my squirrels in, under a tree that they'll be released into. And another area where the squirrels come and go off of the fence when I feed them when they come back. But at this time, like I said, Muffin's out here at 4 months old. She's one of the squirrels here at Mother Nature's Rescue. And you can find us on Facebook, or you can find us on the internet at mothernaturesrescue.webs.com. But I just want to talk to you about release. When your squirrel's about 4 months old, you put them outside in a release cage. You should have a water bottle that they can get to at any time, a bow, some branches for it to climb on, some hay or some dirt for them to hide things in, and a good nest box so they can get in and out of the weather. And when they're put outside, the first week that they're out here, you can spend a little time, visiting with them to help them acclimate, to help them adjust to their surroundings so they're not lonely. But then after that time, you're going to just come out and you're going to do what we call the feed and leave. You're just going to come out and give them their food for the day. They're going to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can go to my websites I've mentioned to find out what they need to be eating right now. And if you can see in her mouth, she has an HHB bar, which is what I give my squirrels first thing in the morning. Hey, they're Muffin. But anyways, back to release time. They come out here at 4 months old. They're going to spend at least 30 days outside in the release cage. And they're going to spend this time wilding up. You're not going to have contact with them during this time, other than feeding them, because we want them to go wild up. You can put nuts and other things up here on the top of the cage that will allow the wild squirrels to come and to get to know this squirrel, and this squirrel to get to know them. And during the time that they're out here, during the 30 days that you're feeding them, you're going to add extra wild plants to their diet. You're going to give them dandelions, hibiscus plants, bottle brush, oak branches and leaves and all. You can give them acorns along with the regular vegetables and fruits and all. And like I said, you're not going to have any contact with them because you're wanting them wild up and not to be with you anymore. And the average time that most of my squirrels are outside is 30 days. And then I'll open up this big old door right here that you see, and I'll allow them to come out if they're ready and they're wilding up pretty much and they're ready to go. If they're not wild up in 30 days, it can take up to 60 days for them to wild up, and that's perfectly fine. And once they do come out, which once I let Muffin out, I will check, and if she comes back in, which this is the door I'll leave open, a smaller door so predators can't get her. If she comes back in at night and I see that she's returned and she's in her nest box over here, then I'll lock up this little door back up here at night so she's safe, but I'll let her out every morning. And during this time that she's coming and going for the first 30 days that she's out, if she returns during the whole time, I'll leave her food and water as well to help her adjust. So like I said, they'll spend 30 days in the cage, which will feed them, and then they'll spend 30 days out in the wild that will continue to feed them if they need it. So I just wanted to cover a little basis with you. So there we got it. Put them in their cage at 4 months old. Keep them in it for 30 days. Let them wild up while you have no contact with them other than feeding them. So they'll be 5 months old at the time that you release them. Continue to feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. First meal should be in the morning when they first wake up. Last meal should be at night, at least an hour before the sun sets. If you have any questions, you can check me out at mothernaturesrescue.webs.com. Tell them bye-bye, Muffin. And go eat your HHB block, okay? Love you, baby. Bye-bye.